The girl was already old enough to start school, but she still couldn't even speak. Her father was furious about it.
Let her say it. Why don't you just let her say it, please?
Seeing her parents arguing, she covered her ears in fear. Suddenly the parrot beside her started talking. The girl was completely stunned. Then she began learning from the parrot.
Cup. Cup.
Her parents couldn't believe the unexpected miracle. Her mother joyfully pulled her into a warm embrace. That gave the girl tremendous encouragement. From then on, she and the parrot became the best of friends. The parrot taught her how to speak. She prepared delicious food for it. One day, Mary accidentally discovered the parrot's secret. It couldn't fly. Seeing them constantly playing together, her father sternly told Mary that parrots couldn't teach people how to speak. They could even make her stutter worse, because all they did was repeat what people said. But he had no idea this parrot was unlike any other. That night, Mary accidentally overheard her father planning to secretly give the parrot away. So she quietly took the parrot to the bathroom windowsill. She decided to teach it how to fly. As Mary climbed onto the windowsill, she accidentally knocked over a flower pot. The sound of it shattering caught her parents' attention. Mary told the parrot to spread its wings first. Then she showed it how to fly by demonstrating herself. Suddenly, the wooden board beneath her feet snapped. She rolled off the roof. Fortunately, her father caught her just in time. Although disaster was narrowly avoided, the man still blamed everything on the parrot. The next day, Paulie was taken away. Even though Mary was heartbroken, she could only watch as the car carrying their friendship disappeared into the distance. Paulie was taken to a pawn shop. She kept begging the owner to take her to Mary, but all she got in return was a heartless warning. Everything changed when an elderly woman appeared.
The real question is, are you prepared to throw in that pot holder on your head?
She was charmed by Paulie's witty greeting. The lonely woman happened to need someone to talk to, so she paid a high price to buy Paulie. But the moment they stepped outside, Paulie showed off her gift of gab once again.
Come on, would you let me out? Hey, Padre, you see this broad? She's a bird napper. Now, would you let me out?
The woman had no choice but to let her go. Paulie walked straight ahead, saying she was going home. The woman asked why she didn't just fly home. Paulie admitted with embarrassment that she couldn't fly. Then she marched forward without looking back. But a moment later, the confusing streets frightened her. She turned around and found the woman again. She begged her to take her home. The woman gladly agreed. She carefully studied the map. Fortunately, it wasn't very far. They took a taxi. Paulie was thrilled the entire way. But when they arrived at Mary's house, they discovered it had already been sold. Looking through the window and seeing the house completely emptied, Paulie was devastated. After asking around, the woman learned where the family had moved. She told Paulie they had relocated to Los Angeles. Paulie begged her once again to take her there. But this time, the woman refused, because Los Angeles was more than 4,000 kilometers away.
Please?
I'm afraid please just won't work in this situation.
Although the woman said no, she still took Paulie home with her. She told her there would always be another chance to find Mary someday. Paulie curiously asked why the house had wheels underneath it. Then she wondered if it could travel to faraway places. The woman began telling the story of her and her husband. They had driven that RV through the Grand Canyon marked on the map. They had watched the most beautiful sunrise in the world. When she finished, she fell silent.
You miss Earl, like I miss Marie.
Only those who have stood in the rain truly know how to hold an umbrella for someone else. Paulie's words deeply touched the woman, so she made a crazy decision.
Sold, Jersey! Sold!
The RV, which had sat idle for so long, came back to life. It rolled through dazzling city streets. It crossed quiet country fields. Whenever they were full of energy, they sang at the top of their lungs inside the RV. Whenever they were exhausted, they stopped to paint by the roadside. She hoped Paulie would soon spread her wings and soar across the endless sky. Then Paulie noticed the woman wasn't feeling well, but she insisted on finishing her painting before finally stopping late that night. The next day while driving, the woman suddenly felt ill and her vision became blurry. She didn't even notice the truck coming toward her. Not until she heard its horn. Panicked, she jerked the steering wheel. Although they narrowly escaped disaster, the RV crashed into a roadside bush and came to a stop. The woman let out a long sigh before getting out to inspect the damage. Unfortunately, she discovered the tire had blown out. Then she realized an even more serious problem. Her doctor had warned her that she could never drive again. Years of illness had nearly taken away her eyesight. She told Paulie that if she kept flying west, she would eventually reach Los Angeles. She also asked her not to forget to send a postcard after she arrived. Not wanting to go through another painful goodbye, she quietly retreated to her bedroom. Paulie noticed she was looking for her hairbrush. She handed the hairbrush to the woman.
Well, I can be your eyes. I can watch the road for you. Besides, I can't go without you.
From that day on, Paulie became more than just the woman's eyes. She became her closest friend. They found comfort in each other's company. They watched the sunset together. Until one day the arrival of an ambulance shattered their peaceful life. Paulie once again endured the pain of saying goodbye, and she finally understood something. She had always believed there would be plenty of time, but she had forgotten that life is unpredictable. She always thought goodbyes would come with time to prepare. She never expected one to arrive so suddenly, without any warning. Looking at the image of a bird soaring on the wall, it represented the old woman's beautiful hope for herself. Paulie decided to learn how to fly and find Mary. After failing countless times, she finally spread her wings and took flight at the break of dawn. She flew through forests filled with dancing shadows. She soared over towering mountains. She glided freely through the sky from day until night. The light of dawn gently lifted the veil of the night, painting the horizon with a soft morning glow. At last Paulie arrived in a city. She landed on a tree branch to rest. Just then she spotted another parrot splashing in the water. Paulie flew over and introduced herself. Just as she was about to ask for directions, the other parrot flew away. Paulie immediately chased after it. The parrot flew back to its flock. Paulie carefully landed on a utility pole. Only after the owner noticed her and waved, did she finally fly down. Then she asked in fluent English where Los Angeles was. The owner stared at her in shock before telling her she was already there. Paulie couldn't believe she had actually made it. Then she begged the owner to help her find Mary. The owner carefully searched through the phone book. Unfortunately, he found nothing. Paulie didn't know what to do. The owner invited her to join his performing group first. Then they could search for Mary together. So Paulie began performing on the streets, and eventually became the leader of the group. One day she finally worked up the courage to confess her feelings.
I really like you a lot.
I really like you a lot.
Wow, I'm so glad you feel that way.
Wow, I'm so glad you feel that way.
Only then did Paulie realize the other parrot couldn't understand English. All they could do was repeat what they heard, and she couldn't speak parrot. Her rushed confession ended in disappointment. That night while they were performing, Paulie's amazing performance caught a man's attention. The next day he approached the owner. He intended to buy Paulie for a high price, but the owner rejected his offer without hesitation. The man left unwilling to give up. That night the performance began once again. The man called the police, claiming they were illegal immigrants. Before long the police rushed to the scene. As soon as the officers arrived, everyone scattered in every direction. The entire area instantly fell into chaos. The man seized the opportunity to capture Paulie. On the way he told her that she would never find Mary by performing on the streets. Then he claimed he knew a way to find her, but before that she would have to help him with a few things. Paulie wasn't sure whether to believe him, but with no other choice, she reluctantly followed his advice.